We are here at Juicy Soul Food in Fort Worth.
We're in Fort Worth,
We're in Fort Worth, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
We in Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas, Lord have
DFW,
mercy.
Dallas, Fort Worth.
amen.
She ain't said nothing wrong.
We are here. We are going to enjoy some delicious soul food. I'm so happy to be in the South. There's always a huge love and spiritual connection when I come down South, especially when I come to eat soul food. I'm also here with Mr. Charleston White.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm excited. I'm nervous, you get what I'm saying? I feel like I've seen your interviews, but I don't know how you are in person, so nice to be able to see you here.
Yes, ma'am. I'm a perfect gentleman in real life.
I feel like you are. That's
Yes,
what I was saying is, I was talking to my dad, and he was like, oh, Lord, is it going to be okay? And I said, I feel like as long as I don't try him, he not going to try me. I feel like it's going to be a good time.
Yes, ma'am.
Amen. We are here to eat, y'all. I'm so hungry. You want to get right into eating?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay, let's do it. I'm ready. I'm going to start off with you. What you want to start with? You want to start with this?
Beef tips and rice?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's do our
beef tips and rice. I got beef tips and rice, pinto beans, and collard greens.
That sounds good. I wanted the collard greens for my next round. Oh, yeah, good. It's so tender and buttery. Wait a minute.
Now, where you from?
I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
But I moved to California when I was 16. My dad's a pharmacist. He got transferred out there. Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Okay, you ready to get into some questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me put it up on my phone. 1 second. Okay. Charleston, what was your favorite childhood meal?
My favorite childhood meal? Rice, sugar, and butter.
Rice, sugar, and butter. That's actually a real Southern thing. A lot of people don't eat sugar and butter with their rice, but that's a dessert to me. I'll eat it as a dessert.
Yeah. So with that, I like a lot of pinto beans and white rice. So
I love beans and rice in general.
Yeah, I'm a beans and rice and cornbread kind of guy.
Me too. As long as I got some protein, some rice, and some bread, I'm happy. That's all I really need. For me, mine was, and Kev on stage, he made fun of me for this, but mine was hamburger helper. I love hamburger helper.
You must be young.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must be young.
I'm 23, yeah.
Yeah, that ain't no meal.
Yes, it is.
No, that ain't no meal.
If you eat it with some rice and some cornbread, it's not a meal.
Yeah, that's that young mama cooking. Yeah, you ain't got your green vegetables or none of that. Yeah, that's that young mama cooking.
Look, my mama was working them shifts, okay?
So you had to learn how to cook early?
No, when did I learn how to cook? I learned to cook when I was 10 years old, but it was because my mother and my father, I'm so much older than my siblings. I'm 23, my siblings are 12, 11, and 8 now. So when the 12-year-old was born, I was 10? And my mom was bedridden, sick. She couldn't move, with her pregnancy. And my dad can't cook. So I was like, it's either eat a Lunchable and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every day or get in this kitchen and figure out how to cook something. That's how I learned how to cook. Do you know how to cook?
At 10, I do now. But at 10 years old, I almost burned the kitchen down.
So did I.
Trying to learn how to cook.
How you burn the kitchen down?
Trying to fry some food, but putting the water in the grease.
You put water in the grease? There was nobody at the house to watch?
No, my mother worked at General Motors at nighttime.
I see.
So when we were getting out of school, Mama was going to work. So yeah, I thought I could mimic what I saw her doing.
But you never saw her putting no water in the grease, did you?
I mixed. I was trying to make hot water cornbread.
I see.
Yeah, I was trying to make hot water cornbread.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Did you get in trouble?
No. I blame it on my grandmother. Sorry, grandma.
Wait.
She was asleep.
She was asleep. You blamed it on her?
Cause she cut the stove on.
So nobody, nobody ever found out that you?
No, they do.
Now they do. That's a shame. Not your
I blame
grandmother.
grandma.
Okay, if you could eat one historical figure's food, who would it be? Mine is Harriet Tubman.
Oh, you want to eat some slave food?
Yeah. Well, I feel like I don't know why, I feel like she knew how to throw down in the kitchen. You got to do the Underground Railroad. You got to feed people. I feel like she...
Man, them people had to eat on the go. I ain't no telling what they was eating or what they had to eat. Yeah, just to get to the next town.
That's true.
I'm going with Whitney Houston.
Oh, really?
Between her mother and her auntie, I'm going with Whitney.
That's smart. I thought they could definitely cook.
Yeah, I'm going with Whitney.
Okay. On the subject of you cooking, what's the first thing you learned how to cook?
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers?
Yeah, homemade hamburger.
What age was that?
Around in between 10 and 12.
I feel like that's a good age to start cooking, learning how to do something for yourself.
Yeah, I think that's my mom started letting us wash dishes. And I earned to about 9, 10.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think the first thing I learned how to make was pasta.
Just boiling noodles?
Yeah, boiling noodles, but like making sauce and not burning my sauce and stuff like that. About 9, 10. What is the worst meal you've ever had? This food good. I ain't stopped to talk.
Yeah, my jaws ain't quit moving yet, but listen.
This food was good as hell. Jesus.
Worst meal?
Worst meal you ever had?
When I taste liver.
Liver?
Yeah, that's probably the worst taste I ever had in my life.
Who made it for you?
My mother. and she taught me a valuable lesson.
What'd she teach you?
Because I wasn't hungry when I asked for it, right?
That's true.
Stop always wanting something because you see somebody else wanting. You see somebody want something. So the smell of it, the aroma of cooking, the onions.
Because it's always a lot of onions and gravy on it, so that smells real good.
Beautiful. But boy, when you go to chewing it, oh man. And she said, if you don't swallow it, I'm gonna spank you because you shouldn't ask for it.
You shouldn't ask for it.
You shouldn't ask for it.
It wasn't for you.
Yeah. So I've never ate it since.
That happened to me too when I was a kid. This is really, if you don't like gross stuff, you gotta turn off your ears. My mom was, I'm gonna tell the camera. When my mom was pregnant, she used to have to spit into a glass. And so one time she was spitting into a Sprite soda can and I didn't know. And so we get in the car and I just spit some in my mouth. We get in the car and I'm begging for some Sprite, begging and pleading for some Sprite. She like, leave me alone, you're not getting on this Sprite. Finally, she get out the car and I go to sneak me a sip. Oh my God.
That's what your ass get. Yeah, that's what your ass get.
And the funny part is there was a brown sugar Pop-Tart in the car. And that's how I washed the taste out of my mouth. I haven't had a brown sugar Pop-Tart in about 12 years, 15 years, for real. It was that bad. It was terrible. That's what I get.
Yeah, for sneaking and trying to do it.
She should have just told me she was spitting in the can.
She ain't had to tell you. She said no. No means no in our world. Yeah, when mom and dad say no, that means no.
Well, now that I'm older, I just go to whatever parent I think gonna say yes. That usually works out.
Yeah. That's how you manipulate them.
Yeah. I don't be manipulating your mama and daddy. When you watch us back, I don't. Okay. If you had to pick a food to describe your personality, what would it be and why?
Oh, shit. I'm a slab of ribs. Yeah, I'm a good slab of smoked seasoned ribs that fall off the bone. That leave your mouth watering and you're licking your fingers afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's how I describe me. Yeah.
Okay. I said I'm a piece of lemon pound cake.
Oh,
A little tart, but fluffy and soft. And what's one food you absolutely refuse to eat no matter what? Won't eat it.
Spaghetti.
You don't like spaghetti? Why?
I don't like noodles. I don't like pasta.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like the texture of it or
I don't
what?
like the texture of it.
You did say you're more of a rice guy, so I feel like if you're gonna have the carb is gonna be rice and not pasta. That's crazy.
So I won't eat lasagna, no pasta, no
really?
nothing. Yeah.
Even if it's creamy?
Never.
Nothing?
That's even worse.
You don't like white sauce pasta?
No.
I can't.
I don't like white sauce. Period. No whipped cream. No sour cream. No potato salad.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing creamy. I don't like nothing creamy.
That's sad. That makes me sad.
Yeah, I went hungry. Spend the night over some people's house. I done went to bed hungry many nights. Cause if some people have, if you don't eat, you don't get nothing else.
You don't get nothing else.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you like it is the question.
The texture of it in my mouth. I don't like. I'm more of a meat and bread kind of guy.
You did say that.
Yeah, I'm more of a meat and bread kind of guy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, meat and potatoes. So.
I love anything creamy. I love sour cream. Y'all seen that lady on TikTok that be dumping that sour cream on her Chipotle bowl and it's like up to the rim with sour cream? That's me. I like a lot of, I don't know why.
I'm not a big fan of dairy products.
Okay, I think I got another question for you. Let me see.
How long we gotta take this? We can say something else.
It's up to you. I'm ready to switch off when you are.
My belly ain't that big to keep eating whole plates. Yeah, I thought we supposed to be testing. Yeah.
I'm eating.
Yeah, now.
I'm used to it.
All right, I'm gonna get nigga-itis.
Okay.
Y'all, you have me sitting up here, man. Why you on drugs? You falling asleep?
Are you ready to switch out?
We can go to the
You next thing? Okay, we'll go to the next
and
thing.
we'll let her explain y'all what niggaitis is. It's culture. It's a cultural term.
Well, I
that we use.
don't want to explain it. I want to gatekeep it because I don't want people using that on TikTok talking about something. I got the itis and gonna piss me off.
I bet already. So yeah. It's a cultural term, by the way, to my good people.
Go watch the Boondocks. Figure out what episode
Yeah,
that
there
is.
you go.
Go figure out what episode that is. We are gonna play fast food or soul food.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you some.
I grew up mama cooking now. I had a mama that cooked. But every now and then she used to leave a checkbook at home and we could write pieces, and I used to throw pizza parties out of school every day in the 6th grade. Yeah, my mom left a checkbook.
You didn't used to get in trouble for having pizza parties at your house?
Well, you know, back then, no, mama was so no.
Yeah, no.
No.
I grew up with real strict parents. I couldn't wear open-toed shoes. I couldn't wear the color red. I couldn't have earrings, lip gloss. All my shorts had to be down to my knees. I grew up Pentecostal.
All right.
Yeah.
Boy, when they see that pretty bright red lipstick on you now, what they say?
We're fine now. Once we left out of St. Louis and they kind of got out of that bubble, they loosened their range just a little bit.
And you got the cheeks like Santa Claus.
Yeah, my whole family too. Mom, Dad, we all got big old
you
cheekbones.
got the cheeks like Santa Claus.